Hello everyone and welcome back to another weekly episode of Sawyer-san's Magic Ride. Now, if you can tell by the nasally low tone of my voice, I got sick again in Japan. So actually, over the last week, this last weekend, I was supposed to do a lot of really crazy cool stuff. But I actually didn't get the chance to do it because Sunday afternoon I came down with the gonomochus. It was just kind of like a hacking cough. I haven't actually coughed up any matter from my lungs yet, but I'm definitely stuffed up here, and pretty much all of Monday and most of Tuesday I had a terrible headache and my neck was really stiff. So if that tells you anything, I guess that's what I had. Anyway, what I was planning to do over this last weekend was I was going to, at my church, one of the church members' sons, who's also a church member, he and his wife just had a new baby, and so the daughter-in-law was going to come to the grandma's house and introduce the new baby, and I got invited to come to that, but sadly I couldn't do that. And because I was so sick on Sunday, I also missed church for the first time. Yeah, for the first time really since I started going to that church, and I felt kind of bad about that. And then on Monday, I was supposed to go out to a dinner with my Japanese teacher, just kind of as a farewell thing. But again, I got sick as a dog, so that didn't happen. So that's pretty much what's been going on for my week. Oh, I have started to get some presents from especially my kids' students as going away presents, and I gotta admit, I'm kind of sad. They're so cute, it just breaks your heart. Today, actually, I had my second to last lesson with a really young, really quiet, shy girl that basically I've been her first English teacher, and she was starting to cry today at the end of the lesson. It was adorable but tragic at the same time. So I'm going to miss my kids when I leave Japan. I'm going to miss a lot of my students that were my regulars that took my lessons every week or multiple times a week. It's been fun to learn from them as much as I have taught them. And, it's kind of surreal now that we only have one more episode left in Sawyer-san's Magic Ride until the very end. This actually is my last full week of work, starting from today and going until Sunday. And then the next week, there will be another upload from this channel. However, I only work on Wednesday next week, Thursday, and then Friday. And then after work on Friday, I'm going to come home and I'm going to finish packing mostly, and then kind of get started on cleaning stuff. And then Saturday morning, I've got the gas man coming. He's going to shut off my gas, read my meter, and I'm going to pay. It reminds me I got to take out a little extra money for that. I'm going to pay my gas bill for August and September at that time. After some more cleaning, Matsukitas said he's supposed to come around here about 5 or 5:30ish and pick up my package and some other stuff, or pick up the package I want to send home, and then all the stuff that I'm going to donate to the church for them to sell. And after I'm done with that, I'll hopefully have everything packed up into my suitcases, and I'll lug this huge, I don't know why I brought something this big, but I brought a huge suitcase, a huge duffel bag, and I'm going to lug it with me on the Shinkansen, or I'm going to lug it with me first to the train station, about 8 minutes walk away, probably about 15 minutes walk away with this huge, horrible monstrosity that I have. Walk to the train station, go on the train station on the local train from Yaizu to Shizuoka, then go from Shizuoka to Shinagawa Station, I believe, or some station around Tokyo on Shinkansen. Get off the Shinkansen, take a couple more local trains to get to Narita Airport, Narita International. Once I get to Narita, I'm going to check into my capsule coffin hotel and hopefully find some place to stow my luggage. And then I'm going to try to get some pictures of the capsules so you guys can see what it's like to stay in one of these capsule hotels. It's my first time for sure, so I'm sure some of you are going to be interested to see what I have. So, and then I'll stay the night there at Narita. In the morning, I'll wake up, I'll eat breakfast at Narita Airport. They'll give me some voucher for breakfast in the morning. And then at 4:15, my flight leaves from Narita Airport to Seattle Airport. And then my parents got a connecting flight from Seattle Airport to Spokane Airport. So, probably after I eat breakfast at Narita, I'm going to exchange my currency from whatever I'm carrying. I'll exchange from yen to real American money, and from there, just get home. I won't have a cell phone probably for the first few hours or so after arriving in the US, so if I'm not in contact with anyone, I'm sorry. But that's just how it goes. Alright, that's kind of sort of the future of this channel. It's just telling you guys from what happens from today until next upload, and then after my next upload, we're done. That's it, folks. Okay, so now let's get into questions, comments, and snide remarks, the part of the show where I answer your questions and comments that you leave in the Facebook and YouTube comment section. Let's get started. First off, this week, we actually have a comment on YouTube, so I'm going to address that first. Spencer says, Sawyer, Sky and I say hi to you, you little monster. Also, what are your plans for living and visiting family when you come home? So immediately once I come home, it's about, I'll get to Spokane Airport probably around 1 o'clock-ish. Once I get home, I'm going to visit family for a little bit, visit my grandparents in that area, and then I'll probably spend a few days to maybe a week visiting people over in Spokane. Tentative plans for now. Beyond that, once I'm done visiting friends and family in Spokane, I'd like to get settled over on the west side as soon as I can. I get settled in there, find a job, and hopefully start working at least a week or two before school starts. And once I get over to the west side, I have some stuff I need to work out with the college. I need to go over there and talk to them about some financing options and other stuff that I haven't been able to do because I was not in the country and I don't have a American phone number. So as for living, unfortunately I haven't been in contact with him, but I hope Jake and Bree Hunter are still opening their house to me. If not, I totally get it, and I'll work on finding something else, but if so, awesome, I'll work with that. Okay, now over to Facebook. We have 2 comments from Mom and 1 comment from Aunt Julie. We'll go with Mom's comments first. It says, just checking, you shouldn't have your health insurance canceled until you arrive back in America. That way you won't be considered uninsured. I scheduled to cancel my health insurance. So when I went to the city office to cancel my health card, they just made it valid until the 9th. Or no, they made it valid until the 10th of September when I leave the country. So I'm not actually canceled from it yet, which may be a good thing because I'm sick as a dog. And next comment from Mom reads, I noticed you were wearing your eagle ring. Have they ever asked about it? Have you ever run into any BSA boys in Japan? Yes, I do wear my eagle ring as well as my purity ring. And I have received a couple comments about it. They ask, oh, are you married? And no, wrong hand, first of all. And they ask, oh, well, why do you wear it? So I tell them, oh, I earned this ring because I earned top rank in the American Boy Scouts. So, as for seeing Boy Scouts here in Japan, I have seen some. I haven't actually had a chance to talk to them. Here, Boy Scouts aren't just for boys, although from what I understand back in the States, that's becoming more common as well. It's not Boy Scouts here in Japan, though. It's just Scouts, Japan Scouting Association, or something like that. Anyway, troops are mostly open to both girls and boys. However, I mostly see boys because, surprise, surprise, the activities of these scouting associations around the world generally apply to boys. Who thought? Anyway, so I have had the chance to explain what it means and why I wear it. So, that's awesome. Aunt Julie says, hard to believe you are down to the final couple of weeks. It's been quite the adventure. Glad you've documented it so well. You'll have the memories forever. And that's true. I am glad I've documented it so well, so I can kind of point other poor suckers who want to do what I have done in the direction of my channel, so they can kind of see the ups and downs of living in this country. And that's going to be it for this week's edition of Sawyer-san's Magic Ride. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully, next week I'm almost 100% sure that I'm not going to have any pictures or video to show you, but health provided, my Japanese teacher does want to take me to a Japanese tea ceremony on next Monday, so I'll at least have a good story for you from then, hopefully, if I'm healthy enough. We'll see. Tune in next week for more awesome content with subpar production values. I'll see you then. Bye.